right. There we are. There we are. And we are live and in living color right now. Let's see. Can y'all still see and hear me right now?
You can hear me.
All right, cool. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone tuning in at home. This is a very special edition of Weekend Showcase, very impromptu version since it's obviously not the weekend. Today is Tuesday, November 16, 2021. My name is Don. With me is my good friend, Kiara. How are you doing tonight, Kiara?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Cool. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time with us. And we also have a special guest with us tonight, Mr. JD from, what's your YouTube channel again? John Clem.
310. That's one of my YouTube channels. My other channel is Clem Media, CLEM Media, pretty much a community channel.
Okay. And what do you do on Clem Media really quickly?
Yeah, reactions, comedy, shorts, reaction mashups, focusing on like geek culture, like the culture, like politics, culture war and all that.
Okay. Well, sounds like you have your hands in a lot of different cookie jars. Hopefully, it should be a lot of engaging content for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight for this special video. We have a trailer to watch. As I'm sure everybody watching this is fully aware, the second full trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home just dropped earlier tonight. I think we're basically all ready to go for that. Got my Miles Morales shirt on, which I guess is basically going to have to do for the little like nerd prep. Basically, I don't have any Peter Parker related merchandise right now, but anyway, that's available to wear. But anyway, I guess we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different channels. I'm looking at my YouTube subscriptions list in here right now. There's another one that's off camera right now. That's another one. So that's 5 different channels all posted this all within the same like minute of each other, basically.
So
yeah. So before we go ahead and launch into this, any specific predictions that y'all want to put on the record? I know we did a little bit of conversation about this before we went live.
Well, I haven't seen the first trailer, so I mean, I don't know what I'm going to expect.
Oh my God, JD, you're going in cold.
Mm-hmm.
How did you miss the first trailer? That was back in like September, I think.
I just wasn't paying attention.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got to catch you up then. Kiara, what about you?
Do I say? For me, I'm gonna keep quiet because I already saw it. But you already really good. I already
spoiled it. Oh my God! You knew what we were doing tonight, Kiara. Oh my God. Okay.
It wasn't my fault. It was I was at work and somebody else let me know. They showed it was too late. It's all right. You're gonna like.
All right.
It's really good.
All right. Well, without any further ado,
I'll be blind, so let's do this.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm going in blind as well too. So at least 2/3 of the 2 out of the 3 perspectives in this room have gone in cold. So there you go. Let me go ahead and get my Edith glasses on for this. And and let's go ahead and launch into this. I think we'll just do the Sony version of this. Here's the second trailer, excuse me, for Spider-Man No Way Home. Nice spoiler montage. Thanks for that.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors. From every universe.
Hello.
Oh, gnarly. Not.
You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Oh, snap.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. Sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
That scene.
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me. Peter, you're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose. This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
Womp womp. Really? They're gonna brand it that way? All right. So, all right. Holy crap. Where do we want to begin with this?
Yeah, I mean, from what I was saying, it just seems like a continuation of Far From Home. You know what I'm saying? Like the end screen.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just feels like a continuation of that, like the whole plot.
So, I mean, clearly, but I mean, there's a whole lot of reveals in here as far as, well, first of all, the biggest thing is just basically how they're dealing with the fact that these are the same characters, basically. Like you could probably extrapolate that from Strange's dialogue about how like these guys die fighting different versions of him. So like, I guess whatever sort of spell work sort of brought them all into the MCU, I guess it sort of yanked them out of time, not just other dimensions. So
yeah, that pretty much explains all of the Sony characters coming into the MCU because of Doctor Strange, like warping realities and all that stuff, like using his magic.
mm-hmm. Kira, what do you think? Did they make the right call here?
Oh, most definitely. I think like the whole way that you can go into the multiverse of Marvel in general, there are many avenues that you can go. And like when you introduce Doctor Strange, you introduce with the Infinity Stones and the fact of the concept of time in their universe, no matter which comic that you're in. I like the way that it's intertwined. Like you did the job right. It all follows. It does. No, seriously, it does. Like as soon as, because like all of this can be backtracked for the most part. Some of it is plot holy, but like all of this can be backtracked. All of this makes sense. All of this, it's a lead up and it's a build up. I like how that in this film they pay homage to the original Spider-Man film with certain scenes. And then like you have Venom that comes into it, and that opens up the next arc that I don't think Tom Holland's going to be a part of. I think he's done with Marvel after this film, unless I'm wrong. But
did you see the second Venom movie?
Yeah.
So you know full well that the post-credit scene is designed to set up something where, okay, but you're saying, so, but like there has to be a payoff for that. If not in this film, then a third Venom film. But then are you suggesting that's going to be it?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Because like Marvel pushed back everything for next year. So they might have already filmed it, or they might already have filmed it and whatever, what have you. I don't know.
JD, you look like you have some theories.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. If you remember correctly, like the first time Sony tried to reboot Spider-Man, like they were supposed to set up like a Sinister Six. So I'm basically thinking like this film will have a Sinister Six in it.
You're referencing the Mark Webb movies, the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, what they were going to do after Amazing 2?
The one with Andrew Garfield. That's what I'm talking about. It was supposed to set up Sinister Six. You remember, if you think about the end credit scene, it's supposed to set up the Sinister 6 But yeah, it would be in this film totally, like the Sinister Six and all that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I do. Kiara, I guess you're familiar with that too.
Sinister, I know of it. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I know of it. There's only so much that I read, but like I know.
So go ahead.
I know of it. I guess this could be a setup for it, or whenever they originally did it. But my theory is that, to be quite honest, if you have a multiverse of all of the villains, then you're gonna have all of the Spider-Mans in them. And I have a feeling deep in my soul I'm gonna see Tobey Maguire in this film.
And I mean, that's a very safe assertion given what they've done so far, just based on who we know is in this film. I mean, this is the first. Well, yeah, exactly. It's, you know, all the marketing materials for this film up to this point have largely sort of focused on Alfred. They focused on Dr. Octopus, right? And this trailer is the first piece of actual footage where we get to see Green Goblin in action. We get to see Electro in action. We get to see Sandman in action. I was not expecting to see that here confirmed. But the consensus from people on the internet in the lead up to this has basically been, to Kiara's point, it's been around, when are we gonna see Toby? When are we gonna see Andrew? When are we gonna see the other two Spider-Man actors? And they're clearly playing something close to the vest here. I mean, Sony's like, they know how much money, you know, Into the Spider-Verse raked in. They know there's a market for heavy duty crossovers like this. They saw how successful that film. They know how successful Endgame was.
Don, they're teasing us. They're teasing us. No, they don't want to give us too much. They got teasers, you know.
Right. So what, hypothetically, in a hypothetical scenario, how bad do you think the backlash would be if they chose not to do that here and they only just basically worked with the villains? Hypothetically.
I think it would still be a good film. It's just disappointment. But I feel like you know better. I could, like, if it's not in the main film, then it's post credits and then something else is gonna happen. There's too much that I've read.
Oh yeah. There is one character that's going to show up too, Scorpion. Because Scorpion was mentioned in the first film. You know what I'm saying? It was mentioned in the first end credits, so we want to see
That's right. Yeah. The Matt Gargan character.
Yeah, the Matt Gargan character, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I only know that because I saw the actor Jonathan Majors is playing him.
No, that's Kang you're talking about.
Or is Kang. Never mind.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I read in a similar article when I saw that he's coming. No,
he is though. He'll be in the third Ant-Man movie. So that's still on the way.
I think they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. There's too many things that I've read. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
We're about to wrap this up right now. Who are you? Which of the bad guys there's 4 of them in this film. I remember back in 2007 when Spider-Man 3 came out and people were like, okay, this film is way too busy with 3 different antagonists. They had Goblin #2 and Venom and Sandman in that film. And the backlash was like, this movie is too busy with subplots servicing all these characters. This trailer has told us that this movie is going to have 4 different bad guys to face, to say nothing of the larger plot problem of, like, you know, how does Peter deal with his secret identity being out in the open after the last film? So who are y'all looking forward to seeing here specifically the most?
I like James Franco. So unless he's not playing Goblin, you know, I hope he does.
Okay. What about between the bad guys that we saw in here?
Yeah. Is it his dad that we're talking about, or is it
Green Goblin, yeah.
Oh, so if it's that was dad, then never mind. Then it would be Octo, probably. I don't know. Sandman, okay. I don't have that much correlation. I mean, he killed Grandpa Ben. That's it. That's all.
That's true.
Don, like Mysterio is pretty much the only Spider-Man villain I wanted to see in the film. He was in the last one. So
Mysterio, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I think, did he die in the last film? I don't honestly remember the way that ended.
Yeah, I mean, he did, but like there's always a way to bring him back.
Multiverse. Yeah, we're in the multiverse now. So basically we've determined anything can happen at this point.
He could come back. I don't think he'll come back, but he could come back.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Jamie Foxx's character. They're bringing back Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2 here. It looks like they've done a drastic character redesign with him. So, yeah. We'll see how that winds up happening.
Yeah.
Say again?
I said, as a big of a star he is, yeah, I'm surprised that he did it because he's doing a biopic for Mike Tyson. So
That's right.
Anything. He can do anything. So whatever.
Pretty much, yeah. We can let's go ahead and shut this down. Unless any final closing thoughts, Kiara or JD.
I mean, pretty much just check out my channel, Clem Media, just to pitch my channel.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and put a link in the description after this. I apologize, JD. I meant to put that in the description. I forgot to do that before we went live, but we'll go ahead and put that in after I pull the plug on this thing, and we'll go ahead and send people over to Clem Media, that YouTube channel as well. Thanks so much for spending some time with us tonight to look over this trailer. And once again, Kiara, as always, the presence here is much appreciated. Thanks for joining me here. And thank you at home as well for spending some time with us. I think this was December 17 is when this movie is going to drop theatrically, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. I guess that basically wraps it up for this. What did you think about this trailer? Do you have any expectations or hopes or concerns for this film? Drop a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscription button and the notification bell if you haven't already, so you can be among the first to see when we drop new content. Thanks so much again, and enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you on the weekend. Good night.